Welcome to the deep dive. So we talk a lot about optical illusions, how
Yeah.
your eyes can be fooled.
All the time. Classic stuff.
But today we're asking something a little more fundamental. Can you really trust your ears?
And that's our whole mission today. We're doing a deep dive into a phenomenon that proves your ears are, well, easily hijacked by your eyes.
Hijacked, I like that.
It's called the McGurk effect. We're going to unpack how what you see can drastically, and I mean drastically, alter what you think you're hearing.
Okay, I love this because it's such a clean example.
Yeah.
Let's just walk through the classic scenario.
Yeah, let's do it.
So imagine you're listening to a recording of someone, and you hear them clearly saying the word bar, bar, bar.
Okay, simple enough, bar.
Got it. Now, here is where it gets weird. We play the exact same audio file. Not a single thing has changed in the sound.
Uh-huh.
But this time, you're watching a video of that person speaking. And their mouth.
Uh-huh.
It's making the shape for a different sound, like an F sound.
So you're hearing bar, but you're seeing far.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And your brain, it just splits the difference. You don't hear bar anymore. You suddenly clearly hear far, far, far.
And the key thing to remember is the audio is still the bar track. It never changed.
It never changed. That right there is the McGurk effect.
Precisely. It's this incredible unconscious integration of sensory data.
Yeah.
Your brain gets the sound D from your ears and the visual of F from your eyes.
It just can't compute the difference.
It can't. So it creates a third thing, a plausible compromise that fits both signals. You perceive far because it's the brain's best guess.
So it's not just prioritizing vision, it's creating a new reality, a synthetic sound that doesn't actually exist in the recording.
Exactly. And that has some, fascinating implications. Think about dubbed movies or even witness testimony. Could a facial expression unconsciously change the words an observer thinks they heard?
That is a big question.
Yeah.
Okay, so if sight can hijack sound, does it work the other way? Can sound mess with what we see?
Oh, absolutely. It's a two-way street. These are called multisensory illusions. There's a famous study where people see a single circle flash on a screen, just one flash.
One flash.
But if the researchers play two quick beeps at the exact same time, people will swear on a stack of Bibles they saw two flashes.
Wow. So the sound literally created a flash that wasn't there.
The sound tricked their eyes. It shows how deeply integrated our senses are, which also means our ears can be pretty unreliable even on their own.
Right. Without any help from our eyes.
For sure. Take the tritone paradox. You play two tones, and depending on where in the world you grew up and what language you learned as a baby, you will hear those notes as either going up in pitch or going down.
Wait, really? Something as objective as pitch is dependent on my native language. That is genuinely unsettling.
It just highlights how our brain builds these deep learned preferences for sound, and then you have something like the shepherd tone illusion.
Oh, I know that one. That sounds like it's rising forever, like an endless staircase of sound.
That's the one. It's the perfect auditory illusion. It sounds like it's always climbing, but it's really just a very clever loop. Your brain doesn't notice the highest notes subtly dropping an octave.
So if we pull this all together,
Yeah.
what does it all mean? These illusions, they seem to show why things like music or even a simple conversation can feel so personal.
I think that's it. Our deep dive today really shows that perception isn't just a passive recording of what's out there. It's an active story your brain is telling itself.
It's knitting together this coherent narrative from all these messy, sometimes conflicting inputs.
Perfectly put.
So I guess the final thought is, do you still trust your ears? The next time you watch a political speech or a dramatic news report, just ask yourself, am I hearing what they're saying? Or is the emotion I'm seeing on their face actually changing the very words I believe I'm hearing?